cousins come over and they just like start taking the box. Like you have to give it back and scream cry.
I was in that phase for a very long time. Like late. Like I'd be like, I'm done opening my Christmas presents.
Like, what's up?
They got more than me. Why'd they get more?
When you were at these parties, would you be dressed like a Puerto Rican Power Ranger there? Or is that just today?
Dude, how dare you? This is the Nocta collection from Drake and Nike. You could never even dream of this. These shoes cost more than your life. I did get drunk and order a Drake tracksuit on the internet. I regret it. I'll never wear it publicly.
No, you have to.
This is the only time I'll wear it.
Wow, you have to, I'm telling you, you have to be down there chilling. Anytime you're outside, just go, yeah, I ordered the Nocta.
I'm part of the Nocta. It also, a baklava is what completes it. I would need that. That'd be the sickest shit possible.
Food?
No, the mask.
No, I said it wrong. I said it wrong.
Balaclava. You say you look like a Greek guy.
No, balaclava. I said baklava.
What's a balaclava?
It's like the ski mask thing.
Yeah, true. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
I just noticed the gold swoosh on the front. It caught my eye. It's gleaming.
This is a royal outfit.
Yeah, that's what you want to be buried in.
That's the color purple of our time.
This was very important to me, and I'm glad you guys are giving it attention.
It's nice
because it meant a lot to
Bro,
me.
we're freeze framing this for when we have you taxidermied at a poker table like a Dominican guy. With sunglasses on.
You need to fully lean into it, and you gotta just bust out, dude.
What do you mean?
Completely break out and just rock your tracksuit everywhere. It's a sick tracksuit.
Wear baklavas on my head all the time.
Yeah, wear baklava, dude.
Start wearing the white one.
That's gonna suck. They're gonna have to eventually tell people you can't wear ski masks, and it's gonna be hilarious.
Yeah,
the white mask.
Yeah.
What's the white mask?
Yeah,
we have meetings, trouble with secret little meetings. And we get around and say all the stuff you're not supposed to say.
What do you got on underneath that?
Sheath underwear.
Nice.
And a t-shirt under this. A Nate Diaz t-shirt. Nice. Those are my other outfits.
Oh, thank you.
More free stuff.
I owe you a thank you because at Skankfest you introduced Nate Diaz to my wife.
Yes.
And I had to hold her back like a fucking rabid pit bull.
Yeah, that was right before chaos ensued. And
Naked Men
it was the naked roast, and Nate Diaz did not like it. And him and his friends thought I was even gayer than they already do.
Hey guys, come hang out. All of a sudden, there's just naked dudes. Like, I didn't know they're gonna be here, dude.
Yeah.
There was a guy on the naked roast. His name's Harrison Dye.
Yeah,
he was very excited to meet all the bros, and so he does the naked roast, and they make you walk off stage and all the way back to the green room naked. And so he's like, he goes out. Everyone bombs, so he goes out, bombs naked. I'm saying this in a nice way. He looked like when Chris Farley drove.
So there's some people in this bucket that are over 200 years old. So we'll get to the bottom of that, though.
He's exactly right. Yeah, and it is a disgusting disgrace what this show has become. There's 200-year-old men in that bucket, and Elon's going to sniff them out like a retarded truffle pig.
Right. Yeah.
I bet you got groundskeeper Willie body.
Yeah. He's jacked.
Does he have hairy abs?
He kind of has groundskeeper Willie head as well.
Yeah, we'll have Sean Harpini.
Big dick Sean Harpini.
Look how handsome Sean is.
Let me see that.
Dude.
Oh, get out of here. And it's tasteful. And
look at the
fucking abs poking out of the top. Yeah. Shut up, dude. It looks like you're on her. She took that in a mirror.
It's safe to say you're in love, dude.
Damn.
Wow.
You're way too hot. Guard dog came over to my house one time, and one of my daughters said, oh my God, he looks like Jake Gyllenhaal.
Yeah. Yeah, my girlfriend said that.
Jake Gyllenhaal?
Yeah.
Yikes.
And then in a different conversation was like, I think Jake Gyllenhaal is hot. And I was
two and two together.
I was like that corgi, dude. I did the math real quick, and I was like, "You son of a bitch!" That's why I don't know if you noticed. I've been mean to Sean for the last couple months.
Yeah,
Sean.
I'm as mean as I can be to him now.
Yeah, I have no reason. I just been jumping in.
Be quiet. You know not to talk during the podcast. I'm definitely kidding.
That's moment.com.
That is going to be a fucking whooping, dude.
She's going to beat your ass.
On my part, by the way. She's like, you fucking humiliated me whatever you want. I'm like, no, I was joking. Dude, if I'm in my Drake if I'm in my Drake outfit, you can't tell me nothing, dude. My heart is cold, bro.
You're gonna keep that on for a long time. You're gonna be building up some social debts.
Dude, I had a serious discussion last night with Brittany. We're talking about like what we're strategizing for what we're gonna do the night of the live stream. There's talking coming, talking not coming. We're sitting there talking. It's like we're just having like a general like check in. I was in a robe and my balls were sweating to the point where I was drops of water hitting the floor as I was like, well, you got to think about it. You're going to be up there. You're worried about the kids. And it's just ball sweat splattering the floor. At the end, we hugged.
Wait, hold on. What was the fight?
We're just figuring out. It wasn't even a fight. We were figuring out, like, are you coming? Are you not coming? Okay. Here's why. Here's maybe why. You know, back and forth.
Yes.
And that kind of stuff.
Just spiked your sack temp.
My sack temp fucking, I had a fever. I had a fever on my sack, and dude, I've never had I wear that robe every day.
You wanted it so bad. You wanted to go up here alone so bad, dude.
No,
your balls were like, please.
Your balls were doing this the whole time. God damn it, Matt.
Please.
Matt, did you think about putting a little wristband on him?
I should have, dude. I need like a tennis sweatband. I never had my nuts sweat like that, dude. It was full fucking.
I get it occasionally.
Dropping, dude.
Especially during a podcast. I'll be sitting down during a podcast and get up and be like, dude, my dick and fucking ass is drenched.
Yeah.
They've become one.
It's just liquid.
I only get it on Twitch.
I can move like a slug on the ground. I could slide.
When I hit like end transmission on Twitch, it's like getting out of a pool. I'm fucking soaked. It's the only time.
Really?
I feel it dripping down my side, dripping down my fucking tits.
I don't, dude. I usually
Shit
don't
sucks.
sweat, man. My body's going through changes. I usually don't
You're
sweat
becoming
like
a
that.
man.
I think I'm becoming a man.
You're going through menopause.
I finally was like, well, here's an idea I have to my wife, and my body was like, what the fuck's going on?
Fight.
My body just started fucking sweating. I was like, well, dude, don't fucking share your ideas.
Do you get Matt? Do you get hot balls when you get riled up sexually?
Definitely, I would say.
Really?
Yeah.
Hot balls.
Like they heat up.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. I kind of salivate a little bit. If I get riled up sexually, my mouth waters.
Whoa.
Yeah, dude, it's a
Do
problem.
your nipples get hard?
Yeah, my nipples are very sensitive.
His nipples start smoking.
You get your nipples sucked on?
Yeah, dude. I love getting I haven't got my nipples sucked on in a while. I'm gonna get them sucked on.
Get them sucked. Oh yeah, didn't you used to get jerked off and sucked? To your
Yeah,
nipples?
dude. That's my go-to.
I can't believe
That's my
by the
birthday
way,
stuff. That's birthday
Can't
stuff.
believe I knocked you for that.
How good is that, dude? How good is that? I'm talking about like, dude. I'm not trying to make any waves. I'm like, how about a little HJ? Easy. And it's like, yo, mind sucking my nipples? That's like when, you know, people on heroin do like a little bit of methadone and then Xanax?
Yeah.
Getting a hand job on your nipple sucked is like when you take your methadone and your Xanax and you get all it's like you're doing heroin. You're just like, ah.
Yeah.
Your body just, that like short wire, some sort of circuitry in your body where like, I'm getting pussy right now.
Do you just get one sucked or alternating?
Well, I mean, ideally my left, but it's like
They have a health gauge. Each nipple has a health gauge. You gotta deplete that health gauge and then move on to the other one while the other one recharges.
I mean, if she wants to move around, that's cool. But if she wants to latch on to one, that's fine.
The left is closer to your heart.
True. I'm telling you, man. Nipple suck HJ. Whoo, man.
Shane, do your nipples get super hard when you get aroused?
This
Never?
isn't about me, dude. I'm not a sex pervert. I don't divulge this shit on here. I'm not a freak sex pervert.
Dude, I'm off the porn still.
Now, look what's happening, dude. You get your nipples sucked like a gay guy.
No, dude, it feels good. Why would I fight my biology? I also Winnie the Pooh the Vaseline the other day.
What? You got your head stuck in the jar?
Is Winnie the oh bother? I need to spice it up a little bit.
You're doing the right thing. Being off the porn's great, and I
Dude,
support it.
It's been tough, but it's like I can't go
How
back
affectionate
now.
are you with your wife now? More?
Wildly.
Wildly.
I have
Almost too
moments
much?
in the morning. I'll stop.
She's gonna beg you to go back on the
I do
knob.
a thing where I freeze time. In the morning, we're sitting there. It's like we're busy, and I stop and just look at her. Hot dude churches rule. They're so weird. They kind of rule. Leather
hot dudes.
You wear like leather bracelets and like a V-neck.
Yeah, you're jacked and gay. There's nothing wrong with being gay. All right, the noise was a joke. Run the tapes back. The noise was a joke.
There's a YouTube channel. It's this guy goes around and interviews World War II vets. And there's one guy, the first guy I watched, I think his name's Filipek, Filipek, Walter Filipek.
Just go ahead and say, hello, my name is.
Hello, my name is Walter Vincent Filipek. I was born in Raleigh County, 6th Squadron.
But this Walter guy, he's like 95 when he's getting interviewed.
49 backwards, that makes me 94.
You know, because always in the World War II documentaries, they show the old guys, and they always start getting emotional and like tear up, you know, rightfully so.
Yeah.
But this was the first guy I've ever seen that had literally zero PTSD and was just like smiling the whole time. They'd ask him a question, he'd be like, well, some of those Japs, they would have grenades when you'd go to take care of them, so I'd bayonet them. And they're like, don't you think that's a little cruel? He's like, yeah, it is cruel, but I done it. And just smiles.
He's giddy.
Dude, there was the best line in it though. He's like, they were like, were you ever like afraid while you were there? He's like, no, I didn't have a girlfriend back home. All I had was some family. I didn't care if I died. He goes, I didn't care about nothing. I still don't care about nothing. It's just like,
damn, dude.
This guy's incredible.
Yeah.
I didn't care whether the sun come up next morning or not. It didn't bother me a bit, buddy. I didn't worry about nothing. I done what I had to do, and I did it.
How old were you on the island?
18. 18, buddy.
Dude, imagine hitting the diner. Just Purple Heart, Bronze Star,
All
American
the root
flag
beer you can
tee.
chug, man.
Does he ever get a
He
bill?
was Forrest Gump.
Was he?
was Forrest Gump. I've never heard that he was just like, well, they told me to do it, so I done it. Napalming caves filled with people.
Damn,
It
dude.
was crazy.
I mean, dude, he's taking orders.
And he would also, dude, he executed a prisoner, and he talks about it. It's so funny.
What'd he do?
He's like, so my commanding officer, he told me, now take that Jap. He says Jap a lot. I don't.
Yeah.
He said, now take that Jap behind the line and come back in 1 minute. Well, the line was a lot further than that, and I didn't want to be out there by myself. So he takes this Japanese prisoner back, and he's like,
I started searching him. He only had one picture on him. That's it. Nothing else. He wouldn't give it up. I said, yes, yes. He said, no, no. I said, yes, yes. I want the picture. Well, I looked at my watch and time was going by. I had to shoot him, get the picture, but I did. Do that, what to do. And he had a picture of...
and then it cuts to him holding up the picture, and he goes, and this is a picture I got from that Jap. They were lopping off Chinese heads. They were cutting off Chinese heads and putting them in a basket.
That was the picture?
That's the picture.
That was the keepsake
Yeah,
you
the
carried?
keepsake. The Japanese guy had a picture of them cutting off Chinese heads.
I thought it would have been a picture of his sweetheart.
No, you would think.
Yeah.
The guy was like, I'm not giving this up. This picture's too tight. It was tight. It was
his enemies.
It was him and his boys chopping off heads in front of the Great Wall of China. The Great Wall of China was behind them.
He had to get that back to his bros.
And Walter goes,
at the Great Wall. The Great Wall of China, and that is something to see, too. I've been all over it.
that guy, Walter Philippek,
Jesus,
might
man.
be the best dude I've ever seen.
American
goat.
hero.
He
Easily.
literally, truly might be the GOAT.
Yeah.
Like, just be like, because everybody, you know, they're always like, I was over there. The only thing I cared about was the guy next to me, all that stuff. He's just like, I didn't care. I still don't care at all.
He says, I'm going to dig a hole here and shit in your hole. I said, no, you ain't. This is my home, my castle. I said, you ain't going to shit in my house. He says, I'm a sergeant. I said, you might be a sergeant, but to me, you're a shitbird like everybody else. They'll kill you.
There's one time Walter's in his foxhole. They set off a flare in the middle of the night. And he said there was a Japanese dude just right at the foot of his foxhole about to jump in. So he shoots him. And the guy like fell into the foxhole, and there's two other guys that were sleeping were like, who's that? Or like, what the fuck was that? And he's just like, just somebody that shouldn't have been here. And then I went back to sleep. He just woke up and blasted him, dude. Tucked himself back in.
And one more step, that Jap been on top of us. So I shot him. He fell down over the cliff. And boys jumped up. What happened? I said, we just about had an unwanted visitor in here. I said, I'm going to bed now. Y'all can have us from here. So next morning, I walked all the way around, went down there, got Longines wristwatch off of him, got a Japanese flag, got a rifle. I got the wristwatch, and I got the flag yet.
That must have been so sick back then, just to have like a nasty autist in the foxhole.
Bro.
Yeah.
Man, there's so many good ones. I watched an hour and a half.
I could listen to
It was
this
incredible.
for
And it's
5
just
hours.
straight cameras just on Walter sitting there like, well,
How high were his pants?
Matt, the pants
The
was
people
fine.
wanted to know about the pants level too, though.
I mean, you assume they're high. It's a dumb question. They're obviously high.
They're nipple chafers.
There's no way he's sagging.
No.
He steps
Walter-
up and he's just sagging.
Yeah, he's...
Suspenders or no suspenders?
No suspenders, dude. Just an American flag button down with his medals pinned to his shirt. But he, some of them are rough to watch. Some of the geezers.
Oh, they're not all a blast?
No, they're not all.
They're not a laugh a minute?
They're not all a hoot
The
like
atrocities
Walter.
of the Pacific Theater?
Dude, Walter didn't give a fuck, dude. Everybody else is just broken, and Walter's just like, I did it. I did what I had to do, so I done it.
He has a necklace of ears.
Yeah. Well, here's what I was saying. So he lands on, I think it was Okinawa. So he gets there. There was like a Japanese dude like 500 yards away, like they could see him. And he's talking to his commanding officer, and he's like, I'm going to put some tracers in, and I'm going to shoot him. And they were like, you can't hit that. No chance. So Walter fucking lit this dude up. And the guy's like, I'm glad I'm on your side. He's like, well, I come here to kill. So that's what I'm doing. He's just murdering people.
What are tracers?
Tracer is a bullet. You know how when they light up?
Yeah.
That's a tracer.
Oh, really?
So those aren't all the... You know, in Fury, there's a lot of like, it almost looks like
When it
lasers.
just kind of, yeah.
Yeah, that's because every like third or fourth round
They want to
is
see
a
where
light,
they're going.
so you can see where it's going.
Oh, damn!
Yeah,
He just lit a guy up.
he just lit him up, dude.
And when we hit there, Gunny Sergeant, I said, Gunny, there's a brush pile moving up there. He said, you're crazy, Walt. I said, I might be, but I got good eyes. So I said, put your glasses on him. And this Japanese was trying to get to a truck. And I said, Gunny, I'm going to empty my regular bullets, put tracers in there. And I said, I'm going to kill him. He said, no, you ain't 500 yards. I said, Gunny, you ever hear of Kentucky windage? He said, yes, I have, old Sergeant York. So I emptied my regular bullets, put tracers in it, and I said, now you tell me up over what now, because that's the only way I'm going to get him. After the fifth shot, I got him. He said, boy, I'm glad you on our side. I said, yeah, I come here to fight, and I'm ready.
I said, they taught us to kill or be killed in the Marine Corps. He said, yeah, that's the old saying, kill or be killed.
Cream, I fight candy.
Oh, yeah, you
I
used
fight
to
all this
scarf
shit,
ice
dude.
cream.
I scarf ice cream. I scarf milk.
What was your darkest ice cream hours?
My
Like, per
darkest
day-
time
per
of all
diem?
time? I was just telling your dad. I was at your dad's house.
He's
hand
he could
pack.
be your spot. Well, no, he's actually.
I got
not,
a
he's
hand
not
pack.
ice cream
He's
sober.
using. My dad's
He's
on
using.
K&A with
Yeah,
ice cream.
he's acting like he's not
every
using.
Phil uses ice cream. Phil's a user. I'll catch him. I'll be down watching TV. You know me, I'm a night owl, so I'm down there and
Right
I see
on, yeah,
Phil
man.
come down at around 1 a.m.
Oh,
shirtless, big ass gut in the kitchen. Just,
bit of a fruit bat, dude.
he's a complete fruit bat. He's an Australian fruit bat. I turn around and say, Phil, what the hell are you doing out there? He's like, what?
My dad's a primetime user, dude. After like a Sunday dinner, it's the gallons come out of the fridge.
His eyes lit up when I told him I had a problem. He's like, you got a problem with ice cream? I was like, dude, I got a hand packed pint and I got a milkshake to go for the road.
Thankfully, I don't have any problems.
Just to get home. Now they got a place that's doing buy one get one freeze right now.
Of
with
what?
Milkshakes.
That was your fatherly
Milkshakes?
True.
24-ounce milkshakes.
That's all I do. Is
Where?
This ice cream place that opened up near my house.
God
Oh man,
You gonna...
They deliver buy one get one
oh,
free.
they
Yeah,
get a delivered
I use
milkshake.
twice.
Sucks, dude. It's warm. You just chug it down. You're like, why am I doing
use
this?
twice.
So
I'm
good.
done.
That'd be so
You
good.
used twice,
used?
that's it?
I use twice and I'm done. Yeah.
You,
Tried it out or
tasted
not?
it?
I'm done.
You,
I don't even
you
wanna-
OD'd?
I don't want to think about it anymore. I just want to drink beers.
What'd you have? What'd you OD on?
2 vanilla milkshakes with whipped cream.
You got 2 at once?
I got 48 ounces of milkshake. Yeah.
No,
What the fuck?
You doubled
Yeah,
up? You got
Yeah,
two?
doubled up, yeah.
You got 48 ounces
Take
of
your white
milkshake?
wig off,
You
dude.
shot.
What?
Come
What the
on.
fuck?
So
That's
you're-
chaos.
Yeah, dude.
Dude,
I mean, this at least gives me results.
It's
dude.
dark,
So
bro.
does that happiness.
Yeah,
True.
it's
No,
dark.
it doesn't.
Slug
As
down.
soon as you're done with that, that's
But the whole
dark.
time is
Hello,
nirvana.
darkness.
People do heroin. They feel
you-
horrible afterwards.
I
but
think you
when you're
shot.
on,
That's
it's
shooting
good.
2 bags.
What?
You shot 2 bags.
Oh, yeah.
He tried to hot shot himself with the whipped cream.
Whipped cream on
That's
it?
the fentanyl, dude.
It's 50 cents.
Oh, fuck, dude. Was
This
this from
probably
like
making a
were
lot of
these,
money on cans of whipped cream.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
50 cents per fucking
were these
thing.
pizza place milkshakes?
Pretty much. It's like an ice cream place that just opened up, Powell Village.
Pause.
Like,
Is it like an ice cream place run by like an Egyptian dude?
I don't know.
Those-
It's
that's
Uber
like-
Eats. It's Uber Eats. Buy one get one free. I
This
hit
is-
a button.
when my sister was recovering
Yeah.
from her addiction to heroin, she just they love sugar.
Yeah, they love sweets, dude.
She would be like, I'd be like, and I was at home. It was during COVID. I was at home a lot, and I was like, "Yo, chill on the fucking sugar." Like, you got, and she's like, "What? I don't even have any sugar." I'm like, all right. I mean, I'm not giving anybody shit, but you have way too much sugar. That's what's fucking up a little bit. And she'd be like, "No, I'm getting coffee." She would go to Sheetz and get just a giant milkshake, dude. She would call it coffee.
Dude. Yeah.
It was like their iced coffee.
Yeah.
Caramel.
Type
It had
thing,
fucking whipped cream and Reese's on top of it. I was like, dude, it's like, what? I'm having a morning coffee. Dude, like, all right, dude.
That's every morning at that Aramingo Avenue Wawa. It's the most milkshakes, all that shit. And they're all like Why are you mocking me?
Bill's a cappuccino guy.
I mean,
he told me he was a
likes
cappuccino.
You're a
cappuccino.
cappuccino. He likes cappuccinos.
You're a cappuccino.
Dude, I was just telling him about Pavarotti. He never knew about Pavarotti.
Sweet cappuccino.
You like the cappuccinis?
Yeah, dude.
Sweet baby Billy loves the sweet cappuccino.
He's all
Because you guys come on.
Are you sipping cappuccinis at the Aramingo Wawa?
What are you doing with the cappuccinos?
Dude, I've just been hitting cappuccinos.
loves them, dude.
Are you doing Mocha Alert from Wawa?
No, it's just the espresso. It's just the espresso.
Really?
Did it
A
on the
little
interview
frothy
again?
milk.
Little Vespa, Billy.
What's wrong? Are they bad? I don't know if they're bad for you.
I've
They're
been
bad
fucking-
for
I'll be
It's for
honest.
girls.
It's for girls?
I'll be honest.
I mean, my mom had.
In the spirit of solidarity, I've been fucking with almond milk lattes, dude. So
Yeah,
I'm on my
that's
basic
kinda
bitch
gay.
shit.
I just do like cappuccino.
No, dude.
Almond milk?
Actually,
Bullshit.
sorry. Coconut
Paul
milk.
Saldino would
Coconut
have
milk
your ass if
latte.
you had almond milk.
Coconut milk latte.
Where are the
vape
udders
pen.
on
And a
an
vape
almond?
pen, dude. Get me on my basic bitch shit, dude. It's
Yeah.
over.
Where are the udders?
Yo, dude. I'm acting in
Almond milk?
solidarity with you. You stab me in the back.
No, that's gay. Fucking cappuccinos are alpha as fuck.
Cappuccinos are alpha.
I go into fucking Starbucks in the morning.
That's what the
a
wops
latte?
get, dude.
I go into
It's a-
Starbucks in the morning right now because
Latte.
my Aramingo Avenue Wawa's fucked up right now, and I'm
Yeah.
getting fucking pissed at them.
You're a Starbucks?
I go to $4 when I fucking go on Aramingo Ave in York. I roll in there hard as fuck, dude. I just go, yo, I'm not gonna say grande. Give me a large one. Not saying the gay
obviously.
shit, dude.
That's standard protocol.
And then I get it and I leave, and I'm happy.
What about a cappuccino is better than a coffee?
I don't know. It's just fucking getting cold.
Cappuccinos
out.
are very good.
It's getting cold out. I don't know if they might be bad for you. Like I don't know.
They're good.
No, they're fine.
They're fine.
Yeah, they're
it's
healthy
just
as
milk. It's not even half.
It's
and half.
Mediterranean diet.
Just a little bit more milk with espresso.
Yeah, no, I've been getting half and half in my.
That's when I
coffee, so-
started when I was a young man. French vanilla cappuccinis.
Yeah, it's just,
Those
just
are bad for you.
One little shot of espresso and a
Is
fucking.
that when you were in Spain?
No, Spain had good coffee. Just those little
Spain
tiny
does.
cups.
Spain, Billis.
Spain. Oh yeah, Spain Billis.
Yeah.
That's a funny joke. Did you come up with that? Did you put your name in my name?
I mean, it's
No.
like we
Because you
combine
love
it.
me, dude.
combine
'Cause you're
it.
We
obsessed
combine
with
it. We combine
Yeah, I'm
it.
obsessed with you. Okay. Anyway, how's your sketches going?
Dude, I can't believe you threw me under the bus. You were drowning. I was like,
You were
I'll throw
drowning.
the
You
man
were
a life raft.
any life raft. You just grabbed
I'll
it,
throw him a- I
dunked his
can't-
head underwater, dude.
Hot potato, hot potato. I'm not holding that, bro. You gotta spike the mic if you're gonna hit sweet. Dude. Be fucking normal, dude. The shit they're doing in Qatar is fucking me up.
What are they doing?
Oh, dog, we need a Bud Light run out of you.
Sean,
Sean, do what we say.
a fucking Twitter with 1,900 followers just named us top 5 political podcasts.
War Motos?
Yeah,
Us?
yeah.
Wow.
Where there were Tim Dillon, Drinking Bros, and some other people.
You guys are top 5 political.
Do you feel comfortable talking about your current professional situation?
My what?
Your current professional situation?
Yeah, I'm fucking hitting the high road.
I'm so proud of you.
I'm
Yeah.
so pumped, bro.
I'm
Billy's
so
getting
pumped.
his Ludus, dude. He's getting his wooden sword. And
I have to
getting
go
his
on my
freedom.
hero's journey
It's time.
with Spade.
You
Yeah.
must.
You
Not,
guys
not
are-
a full hero's journey. Got Spade with me.
No,
Yeah,
dude, it's
dude.
like Shrek and Donkey, dude. You guys got a little thing going.
It's more like Hodor and Bran.
Same.
Spade sees the future. I just fucking keep on trucking.
True. Spade does see
you're
the
Hodor.
future.
Huh?
Spade, do you see the future?
I wish, dude. I used to be able to see the future. No, not so much anymore.
Spade said he has a fucking wild ass vision when he was young. The whole room went black and everything was
Everything
different.
did go black when I was like 12.
Fucking
yeah.
crazy.
For what?
Yeah. I was studying for the PSATs. I was sitting at a desk. Everything went black. And like when I say like I went into nothing, I went into nothing.
He entered the void.
And then I came back. I like woke up and I went downstairs and I was never the same again. I was like, oh, I'm a grown up now. It was fucking bizarre.
Whoa.
Before that, I was like a little kid.
Yeah.
I was a unit. Me and Bill were talking about it today. Like, Fucking like, dude, when you're little, I was cracking up on what was that, 12 Days of Christmas?
Yeah.
There's some shit in 12 Days of Christmas that we used to sing at Old St. Thomas, like, and I think it's like laying eggs, and like fart says laying eggs was like too fucking funny. Yeah. Like I'd love to go back to that innocence, dude. You know what I mean?
You went into the abyss.
And I hit 3rd grade. I started saying fuck. 4th grade, I fucking took a note. Like it was like we were writing a goodbye note to our teacher. I was like, "You're a bitch." And she totally,
4th grade?
Yeah, she totally read my handwriting. She goes, "Andrew, hallway." Now I immediately started crying. Everybody's calling me a bitch. Fucking backfired. Yeah.
I've never cried in grade school, thank God.
Sweet Garderini.
I had my like miraculous medal, and I think we're playing the recess yard, and my cousin kind of ripped it and it broke, and I had to I stifled it, but I was very close to crying.
Really?
I did Eyes in the Sun. I was like, dude, fucking
sweating.
I was fucking.
Yeah, I cried.
Yeah.
Yeah, no shit.
That was. Whoa! What the fuck?
What'd you cry about?
What the fuck?
About what I cried about.
What'd you cry about?
You're gonna be mean about it. What do you mean?
What'd you
Yeah,
cry
no
about?
shit.
I'm just saying.
What?
You seem like you had a fucking mighty spaz in you. Long fuse.
Me?
I think long fuse. No.
You want to talk big spazzes?
No. I'm just saying long fuse, but when it happens, the top
No,
pop.
I've actually.
Last time he spazzed, dude. Last week when he spazzed,
You
he said
scare
some
people,
pretty
dude.
mean
You
stuff.
fucking freak.
I'm just saying.
You're a
spazzed last
freak,
week?
dude.
He said some pretty mean things.
What I spaz on last
I
week?
never spaz.
You've never
I
spazzed?
don't think I've ever. I don't know when. Like a hard spaz, almost never.
He's calling you long fuse.
As a
when
youth.
the 20 pops, he probably said you.
It's
long
coming
fuse.
then. It still hasn't come.
Oh, it's gonna be.
Even when
epic.
you're little.
I mean, maybe when I was little, yeah. The closest thing I can think of is spazzing is like
Spaz on your sisters?
getting sent up to my room and being like, I'm
Yeah,
not
dude.
like.
That's spaz.
That's a very young man though.
That's
I know.
spaz.
That's what I'm just saying.
Post cum, I don't
Dude,
think I've spazzed.
We're talking about crying in grade school. We're not talking about right
Actually,
now.
No, I know.
That's a
I'm
You're
pretty
cool,
good-
calm, and collected.
That's the start of a pretty good idea because like post coming,
Post cum,
you
I don't spaz. Yeah, he
But like
spazzes
until
post cum.
you
Post-cum, what are you
until you
talking
can
Once you can crumb,
spaz.
Oh.
You're
after your first
fucking
crumb, you don't
spaz.
I've been
spaz.
some post cum spazzes in my life.
Yeah, you are spaz though.
I'm a big time spaz.
Yeah.
Spaz out.
I think my
I
blood
chill-
pressure is going to go down.
Really?
I mean, I drive all day long in Philly. It makes you
Yo.
irate.
dude.
Phil, it's a big world, bro.
When I was driving down here, I had a moment where I rarely have them.
Yeah.
I was
I
like,
got 3
damn.
words. I got 3 bad words you're not allowed to say.
I was driving and I was like, shit's good, dude. Shit's really fucking good. I was very happy.
Sorry, it's so
And then-
funny
yeah.
where you went with that. You're like,
Yeah.
All right.
Well,
You
no.
start talking about traffic. I mean,
No, and then I got cut
yeah.
off. I went from like
Ooh.
literally like almost crying, happy.
yeah.
Like I was like, damn, I'm going home for Thanksgiving. Everything's
dude.
good. I love everybody. This is sick. What's better than this, dude? I get to come to Philly and josh around with my pals.
Rules.
What the fuck? What am I complaining about all the time? This is as good as it gets.
True.
And then Hypebeast cut me off. I
Now
got
we're in his
furious.
house.
Yeezy season 4.
And then I got furious.
Damn,
dude.
the bubbles are fucking.
Yeah.
He hit your magma core.
It got me.
Your fucking volcanic core.
But yeah, I'm trying to think of spaz.
If you didn't drive, like,
I don't think I fully spazzed.
Last time I spazzed was when the city came after me. Remember that?
Oh, yeah.
I was driving around, not crying, but like
yeah.
crying.
Hot
like,
face.
Not crying, but like fucking shaky voice.
Yeah.
vertigo.
Anyone calling me, I'm screaming at them.
When they're trying to take your house.
What's that movie with Denzel Washington where he goes in the place with a bomb strapped to his chest to save his kid?
Man on Fire or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
John Q.
John Q, yeah.
Yeah, you had a good 2 years where you were convinced, and you had a reason to be convinced that the city was going to take your house.
Oh, yeah, I was spazzed, yeah.
But
You know what I was thinking? I was listening to some Malcolm X clips. Denzel sounds exactly like Malcolm X.
You know he
It's
played
insane.
Malcolm X?
I know, but it's
Really?
insane how like they sound exactly the same, dude. It's wild.
yeah, actually, I could see that. I never thought
Sorry,
about that.
sidetrack.
I could see them sounding pretty similar.
Why?
Similar cadence, flow.
Have you heard a lot of
Dude,
Malcolm
exactly.
X
I was,
speeches?
Yeah,
I was
I thought you were
playing.
just spitballing.
No.
I was listening. I was like,
Like, yeah, I
same
bet they
case.
sound
I
like-
like.
same
I've
everything.
listened to some Malcolm
Malcolm
X.
X does rule.
Yeah,
What a turnaround he's had in our culture.
dude.
Everybody's kind of being like, all right, Malcolm X wasn't that bad.
Yeah, it was all MLK was the man. Malcolm was kind of in the middle.
MLK is still a man.
Malcolm was in the middle.
I mean, what the fuck, dude?
That's why he gets paid the big bucks.
And we're letting things bring us down?
But then, yeah, now MLK, everyone's like, fuck MLK. Now, like, Malcolm's where we got to be. A lot of people, I'm telling
They
you.
call him a misogynist.
Oh yeah.
The libs hated on MLK. He used colorblind racism, dude.
I mean, they killed him. The
They're
Democrats
dumb,
killed
though.
him.
They just follow the media.
Democrats.
dude,
Did
the
you call them
red
the
media.
Democrats?
Democrats. fucking killed him, dude.
Democrats.
The
follow
Democrats.
Demon rats.
The Demon rats.